de Parfum is available online and in select retailers right now. Well, many people are obsessed with Cher, and understandably so. I am. But what is Cher obsessed with? Who knows? It's time to find out with another round of Obsessions. So how this game works is we hit a button on our supercomputer and it will randomly select a topic either Cher or I obsess over. Then we have to really sell our obsession and why it's so great and why we're into it. So since I'm not there, Marcel, would you bring Cher our supercomputer? We're super rich. Oh, what? I've never seen that button. They gave you a new whole bedazzled button. I love that. Okay, wait. I'm very impressed, art department. Okay, so Cher, so if you wouldn't mind hitting that button on top because, well, I can't.
Okay.
It's a good button push. Oh, Bunnyville. Okay, well, it sounds like a house men went to back in a Western film, but it's not. Bunnyville, I have, me and my kids, we have 3 bunnies, and I'm obsessed right now because I feel bad. Putting animals in cages bothers me a bit. So, I mean, I know you have to sometimes, whatever, but like, so I'm building in my backyard, like, I call it Bunnyville. It's ridiculous. It's like they have their own little theme park in my backyard, and there's just 3 bunnies, so I'm obsessed with them. Do you have any animals?
Well, I rescued an elephant in Islamabad and took him to Cambodia.
Way to trump me with that. Wait, what? Like, what? That's incredible. That's so cool.
I know. It's happened on Twitter. I got all these kids saying save Kavan, hashtag whatever. And so I started, and I thought, I'm going to go save an elephant. I'm just a singer, you know? So we started fighting, and it took us 4 years. And then I think that they knew something. They said, okay, you can have him, but only if Cher picks him up. So obviously they don't know me. So, yeah, so.
They didn't think you'd show up.
I showed up big time. And then we brought him, and he's so beautiful. Then we brought him to Cambodia.
It's a really cool thing that especially people with you, just a giant spotlight, highlight that and actually make change. But now it's your turn, Cher, so you press the button for you.
Obsession.
Oh.
Okay.
Elvis.
Yeah, when I was 10 years old, my mom took me to the Pan Pacific to see Elvis. I really loved him. And then when I got older, not this old, but older, he invited me to Las Vegas.
What?
One of his people called. Close your mouth. One of his people called and said, "Would you like to come up for the weekend?" And I was so terrified that I couldn't do it. Oh, shut up.
What? When Elvis says, "Let's hang out," just you go for the story.
Right, but he was on the other side of, he was on the downside of himself. So, and I don't mean like handsome, whatever like that, but he was on the downside of the drugs and stuff like that.
That was maybe a smart decision. Okay,
yeah.
okay.
You don't want
that was a really
you don't want to get
obsession.
involved with another musician who does drugs. I did that.
Yeah. It's not fun. So everybody, I can't believe we ended with Elvis. That was incredible, Cher. Those are our obsessions. Well, everyone, be sure to go and get Cher's new fragrance collection. I promise you, they smell really good. It's called Cher Decades Eau de Parfum, and it's available online and also in select retailers right now.